Hello.
Hi Martin, it's Kim.
Kim, how are you?
I'm alright, thank you.
Alright, did you get my message to call me?
Yes.
Okay, well, have you heard anything about what's happened to me?
No?
Lisa had me arrested for,
No.
for videoing the cats. I'm not allowed to come in the street, I'm not allowed to live at home.
Oh no.
Yeah, she took me, the council took 2.5 years, they couldn't get me out of the street. She's done it.
She's had you evicted?
No, not yet. I'm on bail for 2 months until August the 15th. And in court, I mean, remember that little story you told me where she blamed you for all the mess and stuff? On your garden gate, you told me a little story where you got blamed for all the cat mess.
Oh yeah.
She did that in court. I let Martin in my house to look after my cats. He let them urinate all over the place stinks, and he just left it, all of that I got.
Oh my God.
They even mentioned that Rascal was eating his own shit. They're using language like I use. Now in court I would use language like he defecated and he ate it. But Rascal was named in court.
Well, I'll tell you now, I'm quite happy to go as a witness for you.
Well, there's 2 ways of doing it. I mean, I basically record all my telephone conversations. If you
Right.
agree to, we can do this over the phone a little bit. I can email it to my lawyer.
Right.
And then from there, they will contact you and ask you maybe to come into the office and sign it, for example.
Yeah, I'm quite happy to.
Well, excellent. I mean, this woman is just incredible what she has done. I can't believe it. I had the police here on Saturday. They were in my living room. They're disgusted with her. They're saying that I'm the pillar of the community because I've got a camera on my garden where I can pan all around the street and protect my neighbours. And that they were saying that she was defaming my character. That's why they're in my living room. I got a secret camera. I recorded them, so there's no way they can backtrack. And then a week on Wednesday, just gone, I had one copper come knocking on my door. He nicked me. I spent the night in the cells. They wouldn't give me police bail because it was too weak. They took me straight to court. I was lucky I'm not in Pentonville prison right now.
Oh my God.
Yep, harassment. I made one phone call to her and one text to her dad. Multiple phone calls, multiple texts, multiple harassment, in fear and all that bullshit. And now, you notice now, she doesn't park up on the pavement anymore.
No.
This was all in the hands of the councillor, our local councillor, Joanna Tamborides. She rang me on Saturday. 10 minutes after that, Lisa's out in the street in front of my camera with Raj, barking off about, there are no parking restrictions. I went out there and said to Raj, I've just come off the phone from the councillor. Parking on the pavement is illegal. She's gone running off. 4 or 5 hours later, about 9 o'clock in the evening, I got the old bill here.
Oh my God.
Right, they've told me the CID are looking into me, and they're not going to arrest me now, blah blah blah. And then on Wednesday, poof.
Well, I mean, I am appalled, absolutely appalled at the condition in which those cats are living.
Yeah.
I personally have reported her twice to the RSPCA.
Well, I've done it more than that. And
if I'd have known
yeah,
what those cats were living like,
yeah.
I would never have allowed her to have one of my kittens.
Well, that's what you said to me on that garden gate.
Absolutely, and
yeah.
when I was left 3 times now to look after her cats for her,
yeah,
even with 2 litter boxes,
yeah,
they were messing everywhere.
yeah.
There was no food left out for them.
Yeah.
I had to buy cleaning products.
Right.
And I refused to give her keys when she came back.
Really?
Until I saw her father. Her father came to my house.
You're joking.
I told him exactly what it was like.
Right.
And he said, well, we have problems with Lisa, Yeah. I said, yes, I do know. I said, but I think it is absolutely disgraceful, the conditions under which those cats are living.
Right. Well, I took Ollie's dog, that little black mastiff that I look after, to the woods at 2 in the morning. I came back and there she was parked up on the pavement. Now, she's been told by the ASBO team not to do it, not to harass the neighbour, so I text her old man. Well, I'd seen her, she'd only just come home and her living room light was on, so I phoned her. I said, look, what do you want me to do? Get the council to get the police to tow your car away and put the phone, and then she just slammed the phone down. So I thought, fuck this, I'll get the parents to sort it out. So I texted the old man. I've got video of all the shit, the cat's eating, a rascal eating shit. And, you know, why is she parked out on the pavement? Something like that. I showed the cops the text from my phone. But the allegation against me is, I've been multiple phone calls to her and her father. I've got his mobile phone number in my phone, because she used to ring me. You know, oh, I'm still in hospital, can you look after my cats for another couple of days? Oh, I'm off with my boyfriend and stuff like that. And don't forget, she's psychic, isn't she? Well, this is maybe it. Maybe she is psychic, and everyone that walks in there, she brainwashes them, so the RSPCA don't do nothing.
No, she doesn't brainwash me at all.
Well, not me either.
I mean, I do not understand how the RSPCA have visited on 2 of my complaints and have said that, as far as they're concerned, the conditions the cats are living under are okay.
Yeah.
I just don't understand it.
That's why I videoed it.
6 cats can live like that in total filth.
Well, the video that I took was that Royal Wedding Week. I think we had the Barnet Press on the Wednesday or the Thursday. I went round there on Sunday to go round the other guy's house round the back, and the Barnet Press was still sticking out of the letterbox. So he hadn't been home for 4 days. And you can come round here now and see the video. There was, for example, 6 poos next to the poos that were in the litter trays.
Oh.
But if you think about it, if those cats were fed on a proper diet every day, there should be at least 30 poos over a 5-day period. So they're being starved, so they don't poo so much. Well, I couldn't get my camera in the bath. I did attempt
that. No, they go in the bath.
Well, no, Rascal, as far as I know, Rascal's the only one who uses the bath. The others use the floor and the trays. That was my experience. They go in the
kitchen, they go in the lounge, they go on the settee.
Well, before she had her kitchen done up, they've always been in the corridors. Ever since I moved in, because her boyfriend wrecked the kitchen, they would go, Samba would go underneath the cupboards and stuff. So she's had it done up now. Now they're allowed in the kitchen. But if one of them gets ill, all the others have to live in the corridor. You understand? That's what I'm... Oh, yeah.
It's just... I know, it's appalling.
Yeah.
Absolutely appalling. And I'm more than happy to supply a statement.
Okay.
That's why I no longer speak to her, because she took so many liberties with me and my daughters feeding her cats. And the state that we walked in on.
Yeah.
And the mess that we were expected to clear up.
Well, if you saw my videos that I've got here right now, you can see the day before there's a pile of poo. The next day it's all been licked up.
I totally know. I know exactly what your videos will contain, because I was in and out for 4 or 5 days feeding those cats, and I just could not keep on top of the amount of cats needing to go to the toilet.
Yeah.
And I'd come home for an hour and a half, go back, and they're just messed everywhere again.
Well, I used to go in there 3 times a day, roughly, when she was away. And it was the same with the fish as well. You know, the fish, I mean, there was a time they had like a 1/4 of an inch of poo all the way down the bottom, and all the water was orange. They were sort of dying off. They weren't swimming around.
Yeah. Oh, she's told me before that if anybody ever says anything, she's going to play on her mental problems.
Well, this is exactly it, isn't it? I've got all these recordings where she's using psychic energy to control my girlfriend and her husband. Right, I've got all this stuff. Oh, I've got 6 cats because I'm psychic. Now, if you're in court, I don't think psychics are allowed to bring court cases, because they can get into the minds of the judges, can't they?
Oh, she's not psychic, Martin.
Look, I know she's not, but I'm going to have to play that she is, to get the... And she is a nutcase, yes. I've managed to email lots of my phone calls to the lawyers. She's only just going to get on it on Tuesday coming. I'm living in my own house now. If she gets a wisp of me in this street, she can throw me straight in Pentonville prison.
Really?
Yeah, that's how it is. I'm a prisoner in my own home. I'm bowed to live in my girlfriend's house in fucking Cricklewood, who is absolutely insane. I'm not kidding you. I couldn't...
Your girlfriend's insane?
Yeah. And then Lisa met up with her. See, when I met my girlfriend, she was walking past your house, walking her cat on a dog lead. Right? That's just the sort of behaviour that I used to do. So her mum lives at the top in Hertford Avenue, Hertford Road. So there
So
was
all
this
that
woman.
time you've been waiting to get your own place,
That's
and
it.
now Lisa's going to have you thrown out.
Well, she's actually got me out now, hasn't she? Until August the 15th for the trial. That's 2 months. I'm not allowed to be here at all. Not
That's
even
outrageous.
not
Where are
even
you
the
supposed to
council.
live?
Well, not even the council could do that when the guy above me was taking me to court for 2.5 years. I'm bowed over to live at my girlfriend's house in Cricklewood, who is totally insane. I'll tell you how insane it is. She split with her husband. She can't stand living at home on her own, so she sleeps on her mum's kitchen floor.
Oh my goodness me.
Right, and the local MP for Cricklewood, she knows all these people. She doesn't stay at home. I'm only just learning these things out myself. When I met Jan, she said, "I'll go to mediums," and I said, "Oh, no, I got her feet on the ground. Yeah, don't use mediums to tell you your husband will come back. That's all bullshit." And then Lisa went and took her off to other mediums and other spirit, wasn't it? That's how it all started.
Oh God.
Yeah.
What a mess.
I can't believe that Lisa's managed to do this. She must be psychic to get these coppers to do her behaviour, right?
She's not psychic, Martin.
I know.
She's a good liar.
I don't believe in it.
And you mustn't say things like that in court because they'll have it down.
Look, I've already
that
told.
You're just a nutter, and they won't take any notice of anything you say.
Look, I told
You've
the
got to
court.
play on the part that she's a very manipulative,
Yeah.
cruel,
Yeah.
spiteful person who knows how to play the system.
Yeah.
And that's the only reason she gets away with what she does.
Yeah.
It's got
Here,
nothing to do with being psychic at all.
how long have you known Lisa?
I've had the misfortune of knowing her since she came and introduced herself. I've lived here 16 years.
Right. So you were here before her.
Oh, many, many years
Because
before her.
Chrissy has told the guy who knocked on your door that when Lisa lost her daughter, it was on the Jeremy Kyle show.
Oh, quite possibly.
All right,
Quite
you don't know
possibly.
anything about that, right? Okay.
I know she's lost her 2 kids.
2 kids? I thought it was just one, Rachel.
No, boy and a girl.
What?
No, boy and a girl.
I
What
thought-
was her son's name? Is it Joshua? Joshua or Jacob or something. Proper Jewish name. She
Right.
had them both taken away from her.
What was that for? Neglect.
They're by 2 different fathers.
Right.
They were both violent, and it was something like emotional abuse from both of them. And they were
Onto
taken
the
from her
kids.
by the Jewish,
Right.
the Jewish Society, and they were both adopted out straight away. She never saw them again,
Right.
and even her parents refused to have them.
So it was
No.
done by the Jewish community and not the actual
Yeah.
British law courts.
No, no, no. No, the Jewish community did it.
Oh my God. Oh
Yeah.
my God. Well, thanks for telling me that, Kim, because that
Yeah.
is got a gold mine. I can't believe this woman is just outrageous.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I'm outrageous and eccentric, but this is just beyond it.
Yeah, you're eccentric, but you're not spiteful.
No, I'll help
She's
anyone at all.
Eccentric and spiteful and nasty.
Right.
But I refused to give her keys back until I saw her father and made him aware.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know whether he was aware of the dreadful conditions those cats lived in.
Well, that's why I sent him the text saying I've got the video. You know, and I know that they know because when I quit, she was actually in hospital, and they had to go in and clear it up themselves. The parents.
Oh,
They went in and out for about 4 or 5 days while she was in hospital last year.
she tries desperately because I've had metal rods put in my back
Right.
and
okay.
I'm registered disabled. I
Yeah.
can't walk very far without my crutches.
Yeah.
She is desperate because she says she has a bad back.
No, she hasn't. Yeah.
I know she hasn't. She's desperate to get registered disabled.
Yeah.
Desperate. There's always something wrong with her.
Well.
It's not a hernia, it's a caesarean scar. I mean, her
Right.
kids have got to be about 12, 13 now.
Right. I know. I mean, I know she's been playing on the blue badge because she signed that car over to her dad now. It's her dad's car, and I know he's got a blue badge.
Yeah.
See, I've had the ASBO team in here looking at the video where she's carrying all these suitcases, and I'm saying to the parking authorities, if she's signed certificates, you show these doctors these certificates, and they will unsign it.
Has she got a blue badge now?
Well, no, she hasn't. But if she gets her disabled thing going, then she can have a drop curb, and then she can push anyone around that parks outside her house. She can get them towed away.
She won't get a drop curb, Martin, and she won't get disabled because you have to go. You know, I mean, I've had 2 very serious back operations.
Yeah.
You can't be registered disabled because you've got a bit of a bad back.
Right.
You've got to have a serious back problem.
Right.
I've had discs removed.
Yeah.
And I've got my discs are screwed together.
Yeah, I
with
know.
brackets and hinges.
Yeah.
So
that is
there's
disabled.
No
yeah.
I'm disabled.
Yeah.
And she's always said to me, if only I could get a blue badge.
Yeah, I know.
And I said, well, you won't get one.
Yeah.
Lisa, you're not disabled.
Yeah. She's disabled in the head, that's for sure.
Oh, most definitely. She's a very, very vicious person.
Mm.
And I'm so pleased that I no longer have anything to do with her.
Well, this is
and
it as well.
She stops both of my children now.
Yeah.
Well, they're not children, they're adults.
Yeah.
But she stops both of my girls and intermittently says, oh, I'm going away. You don't know anyone that could feed the cats to you.
Right.
And both of my girls say no. Because they came up and helped me.
Yeah.
When I got lumbered with them, we couldn't believe what we were clearing up.
Yeah.
And the young couple that were above her,
Jamie and Louise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They moved out because of her. They also made complaints to the council about her.
Yeah. Hang on a second. Keno, I'm just on the other line. Can you call me back or pop over? Alright, see you in a bit. Bye. They're going to bring some dinner over for me. How nice. Hello?
Disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful.
It is disgraceful. I mean, basically, if I gave you my solicitor's phone number, can you ring them or something?
Of course, yeah, of course.
Okay.
No problem.
Have you got a pen or... I mean, I haven't got any contact details for you. I can just say to my solicitor, here's Kim's number, give her a ring when you're ready.
Give me about 15 minutes.
Yeah, call me back.
Because my mobile's downstairs charging.
Right.
I'll come back up, I'll phone you, and I'll give you my landline number.
Alright, nice one.
And your solicitor can phone me. I'm more than happy to go to court.
Yeah, oh, brilliant. I tell you what, there's no hurry, alright? It could be done any time over the weekend. I'm just glad I've spoken to you about it.
Yeah.
Alright, my solicitor's not back to work till Tuesday.
Right, okay.
Alright, so don't put your back out going up the stairs for the phone.
No, I won't.
Alright.
I won't. I'll ring you over the weekend and give you all my details.
Kim, thank you very, very
much.
Alright,
you're very welcome.
I'll see you soon, sweetheart.
Alright, take
Cheers,
care.
bye.
Bye, love.